Actually, I think there was a mistake because I thought I was told I could have the 2 hours to talk about string theory, quantum phase, transitions, and emergency. To obey. I can have the whole 2 hours? All right. Okay, cool. Then I'll do that. No, actually, I'd like to talk about my other two passions, and they are photography and videography. Probably most of you all know Lightroom's it's an awesome application for enhancing photos, and I've always kind of wished that I could do those same effects to photos to videos. I mean, I wish I really, but Lightroom doesn't have that capability until now. Lightroom 4 will allow you to do all those, well, not all, but most of those cool effects to video. So let's go ahead and start. I know I only have 10 minutes, so I'm gonna try to whiz through this. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna import your video. It's just like importing a photo. You just come over here to the import. Okay, then you're going to select your source of where your video exists. I can hear an echo, so it sounds kind of weird. As you can see, this thumbnail right here has a camera icon in the bottom left-hand corner. This indicates, of course, that it is a video. Notice that the thumbnail is black. It's
Mute your laptop, then you won't get that feedback.
mute it? Ah, okay, thanks. I know that was kind of distracting. I'm like, who's talking? Sorry. First timer, you know. All right. So, as you can see, there's the thumbnail view there. It's black. I'm going to show you how to set a poster frame so that it will actually give you something to look at. But let's go ahead and import this video. So I just click import here. One of the kind of the cool features in Premiere that is actually now here in Lightroom is this ability to hover your mouse over the thumbnail and to quickly scrub through the video to quickly see what's in there. And of course, here we are thinking about it. Come on. The demon in the demo. Here it is. All right. Well, believe me. It's probably because we're doing Adobe Connect, I'm sure. If I took the pointer and, oh, here we go. Now it's working. All right, cool. So what I can do is quickly, with the mouse, just hover through this thumbnail and kind of see what the video is. So yeah, that's pretty cool. To play a video, all you're going to do is double click on it, and you can hit the play head, the play button right here, or you can press space. And the reason the thumbnail was black in the beginning is because the first frames were black. But so after you see that it can play the video, I'm going to stop it here. Of course, everything is going slow now. Let me just hit. Let's trim the video. So that's one thing that you might want to do is come in here. Of course, if you're really going to get into editing, you'll want to use Premiere. But this is a quick way that you can come in here, click on this little icon right here. There are the handles right here for the in point and out point. So let's say I want the in point to be, let's say right here, and the out point to be right there. I can also do Shift-I and Shift-O to set the in and out points. So now at this point, I have trimmed the video to just a small little section. This is kind of a crazy scene right here in this video, so I'm going to use it as the poster. So if I click right here on this frame button right here, it'll say Set Poster Frame. And as you'll see, it'll change this thumbnail view to whatever frame that you want. There you go. Now when I export this video, even applications or sites like YouTube will now use that as the poster frame, as the preview. All right, so another cool thing is you can capture a frame. So again, clicking here, just press capture. And what Lightroom does is it stacks it behind the video right here. So as you can see one of two. So to be able to see that, the captured image, you click on all photographs, and there's the captured image that we got from the video. All right, so now doing some quick develop effects. You come over here into the quick develop panel, and as you can see, everything pretty much you can do except for what's darkened. Like highlights, you can't do that. But you can come in here and go to contrast and increase the contrast and do other things. You can also use presets. So for instance, if you wanted to make this aged photo look, now it's going to give me this warning saying everything in the preset can't be applied, but all of these settings can be applied to the entire video. So I'm going to say OK, and there, right away it gives that aged photo look that a lot of photographs are familiar with. So again, this is just a quick way to do that. But over in the develop module, there's a lot more you can do to photos. However, if I click on the develop module, it's going to give me a warning saying that video is not supported in the develop module. Now we're in the develop module, and as you can see, it says video is not supported in the develop module. So I'm going to show you a trick. We're going to go back to the library module. We're going to double click on that captured frame that we have right here. I am then going to control click on the video thumbnail down here, and then I'm going to turn Autosync on. Now, whatever settings and effects that I apply to this captured image, it will automatically apply it to the entire video as well. So I'm going to show you this kind of a cool little thing. Do you remember Schindler's List? And whole thing's in black and white, of course, except for one thing. Do you remember what that was? The little girl in a red coat. So I'm going to try that effect right here. So I'm going to go to the develop module now. Oops, I'm sorry. I should have clicked over there first. Let me just back up 1 sec. Okay, we're in the develop module. I'm going to control click the icon, and Autosync is on. Yep, Autosync's on. Okay. I am now in the develop module that has all these different settings that we can do. I'm going to do this little kind of cool thing in the HSL panel in saturation. I'm going to take the targeted adjusted tool. Let's say we want to keep this, this pink scooter in the shot. So I'm going to drag the targeted adjusted tool up, and now watch the color sliders on the bottom. It's indicating to me, telling me which colors are affected when I do that. So that's just for reference. So now what I'll do is go ahead and reset the purple and magenta, and take the saturation of all the other colors to -100. And as you'll see soon, the entire video will turn black and white except for our little pink scooter right there. And to show that it has affected the video, we can go back to the library module, and here's the video right here. So I'm going to go ahead and double click on it. There we go. All right, and then I'll go ahead and hit play, and it didn't take, did it? It's probably because I screwed up when that first time I tried to do the auto sync. Let's got 1 minute. All right, believe me, this does work. Let me just try that one more time, because I kind of went out of sequence. It's really important that you do this auto sync. Okay, so we are. Of course, the computer's just hosing.
You can kill that.
I think it is, yeah.
You switch over when it starts screen sharing and
Just-
mess with your graphics drivers.
Should I just stop sharing, or?
Yeah, stop and close that.
Okay, because this thing is incredibly slow. All right, let's give that another shot. All right, so here we are in the develop module with my image captured, still image. I've already applied, looks like I've already applied the effects. Let's just make sure. I'm going to hit Autosync. It's okay. Now I'm going to go back to the video. All right. I've got how many minutes? One. All right. Oh, there it is. It did turn it. Let's see if it kept the color though. Oh, it did. All right. Well, believe me, it works. I just screwed up on one of the steps, but that's the idea. Is you take the still image, you apply all the effects to it, but before you apply the effects, make sure that you do the auto sync to the video. Once that's done, all those effects will be affected to the entire video, and you'll be able to see the effects in your video. And then the last step, of course, is just exporting your video, and that's easy to do. So sorry, sorry that it didn't do exactly what I wanted, but again, I blame it on Connect. All right, so I'll just close that down.
So yeah, there's a rule that the first time you present, something's going to go terribly wrong no matter what. But thank you so much for talking about it. I actually didn't know that. I knew that there was a bunch of limitations to Lightroom, but I didn't know you could fool it by doing the synchronization. That's awesome.
It is a cool effect when it works. So I have this whole tutorial and that video available. So
starting to set up.
Yeah, so if you go to titera.com, that's TITERA.com, you'll get that whole tutorial and you can follow it and it will work, I promise.
Excellent. Thanks again.